Hey there everyone, 𝗧𝗵𝗶𝘀. It's Saturday morning, depending on when you watch this, it might not be. I jumped in the clinic quick because I want to show you guys a cool stretch because I had a patient this week who, I could say this every single week, patients make a lot of the same mistakes, a lot of runners make the same mistakes. So I'm going to show you guys a calf stretch, a different way to do it that is way more beneficial. It's more running specific, it's better for you in general, and then just give it a try, because if you can unlock the ankle, you can protect your knee, you can run faster. That shin needs to come back and forth over the ankle. Now, I want to show you something real quick. If you're interested in learning more about this stuff, inside the 𝗀𝗵𝗶𝘀 site, we have a handful of stretches and stuff for you guys to try. And then this is the program I want you to go to build strength. It's called Basics Bootcamp. It's all included inside that. If you're interested in checking that out, go to tryrunsmart.com. But I want to show you this calf stretch. So give me a second, I'm going to get set up and then give this a try because it's going to be way different than you're used to. And I'm going to show you what most people do and then I'll show you how to fix it. All right, so get that on there. All right, so here's what you're going to do. So this is traditionally how most people stretch their calf, right? Hopefully you guys can see me okay and hear me. But they like to do this. I call it the wall sniffers or the paint sniffers. To stretch the calf out, and you kind of hang there and you kind of put your nose to the wall. That stretch itself, you're going to feel it in your calf, but it's not very functional. We want a little bit more of a dynamic stretch. You want to get that joint moving, and when you're sitting here holding it, you're just wedging your foot into the shin. When you run, the foot's going to hit the ground, and that shin needs to be able to come over to disperse forces and allow you to go towards push-up. So here's how I want you to change that. Instead of doing this stuff and dropping your heel off the edge of a curb, instead go like this. So you're going to get yourself in a nice stride position. This foot can be up on a curb or it can be just flat like I have it. And you're going to get yourself into a stride position, anchor that back heel to the ground, and by anchoring it to the ground, you'll lock into the ankle, which is going to help you with your propulsion forward and running. So this doesn't seem like a great, anything new kind of stretch and just holding it here. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to make sure you're getting rid of compensations because your body's going to try to work around any kind of tightness. So when you get into the stride position, you're going to actually drift to the outside border of your foot. If you stay on the outside border of your foot, you're going to take away a way your body likes to cheat. And then instead of just holding it here, I want you to do some dynamic stretching with it. The first one is on and off. So just kind of coming on and off, staying on the outside border of the foot and just driving into that calf. You should feel it pull pretty good. And then we're going to go into different types of planes. I'm going to go here, and unfortunately you're going to get the bad side of me. You're going to go here, and then you're going to start working your hips from left to right. The nice thing about this is you're going to end up loosening your hips, but you're going to be stretching your calf in this frontal plane, making sure your knee stays locked, so don't let it bend. Keep it locked out, keep your heel on the ground, stay on the outside border of the foot, and you're just going to work left to right. Generally what I'll have people do is do 10 to 20 from side to side, and you'll start feeling that when you go left and right, you'll feel that stretch in different parts of your calf. And the nice thing about that is your calf, everyone thinks of your calf as just this up and down, heel raise kind of muscle, but you want to stretch it in multiple planes. It's going to help protect your knee, it's going to help protect your calves, your Achilles, your plantar fascia, and it's going to help you run faster. So real quick, let's go to the other side. The first one is that stride position. Anchor the heel, get on the outside border of the foot, and just go on and off with that. I like to have people do about 10 to 20 times. So you go through your 10 to 20, and then taking the hips, the bad side of me again, go forward until you feel it stretch, and work your hips left and right. By going that left and right directions, it's going to help stretch the different parts of your calf. No more paint sniffing, no more dropping your heel off the curb. This stretch is more dynamic, it's more running related, and it's going to help you overall not only run faster, but also prevent injury. We always talk about the knee being protected from the hips. Strengthen your glutes, strengthen your glutes. The ankle has a huge part in that as well. So if you can't dorsiflex, which means bring your shin over your foot, you are going to get hurt. So try this stretch out. Now before I forget, if you want more exercises and full strength programs and training plans and stuff, check out tryrunsmart.com. Before I go, I want to talk about one more thing about stretching. If you get into this position with this calf stretch and you don't feel much of a stretch and it feels like you can just go on forever, you don't have to stretch it. It's not a priority for you. I'm going to go live in a couple days talking about how to stretch and what to stretch and when to stretch, because you can waste a lot of time stretching things you don't need to stretch. There is such a thing as having too much range of motion. So if you have too much calf and ankle flexibility, it will bang you up, it will cause problems. You want to stretch what's stiff. And again, I'll go live with that in a couple days. But get into your position. If it feels real tight, work into it in the forward plane, work into it in the side plane. Keep the knee straight, keep the ankle or the heel cemented on the ground, and stay on the outside board of your foot. If you want to check out more strength workouts, strength exercises, stretching routines, training plans that I use every day to help my runners, go to tryrunSmart.com. I also put a link in this post. I'll go back and see if there's any questions or comments, and I'll comment in the comments. Comment in the comments. All right. Have a great weekend, everyone, depending on when you watch this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.